So I was sitting there the other day and I was editing some Mavic 3 footage that I shot when we were up in Island Park, and I was trying to install a LUT that DJI had created for the Mavic 3, and then it dawned on me that I don't actually know how to install LUTs permanently. So chances are you've clicked on this video because you may be in the same boat, and we're going to learn how to install these LUTs permanently on a Windows and also on a Mac OS together. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just jump right in. I'm going to show you how to do it on both operating systems. We're going to start off with the Windows operating system, and then I'll show you how to do it on a Mac operating system. With Windows, there's actually a couple different ways that you can do it depending on if you want those LUTs to be accessible with all of the users that use the machine or just your user account. Before we jump into that, let's open up Adobe here. I've got a clip selected just so you can see under the Lumetri color, under the creative section. If we drop down the look or the look profile or the look fields, you can see that there's no DJI LUT in here, and that's the one that we're going to be installing. So the other common mistake that I was doing is I was trying to look for them under the basic correction tab under the input LUT. It wasn't showing up under there, and that's because when you install the actual LUTs, they show up under the creative section under the look dropdown. So we're going to go ahead and minimize that, open up a File Explorer window. I'm going to show you how to install them for all users first, and then we'll move on to the other ones. So first, go into your C drive, go into your program files, go into the Adobe, and then right here under the common folder, we're going to go into that. It's simplified things. It allows it to load for most of the applications that use that LUT. You don't have to do it for each one individually. They just made it kind of like a one-stop shop. So go into the common. Chances are you're not going to see the two folders that we're going to need to create. The first one is going to be the LUT. So we're going to do a new folder, and we're going to do LUTs. I think it has to be spelled exactly as I'm spelling it here. So just for the safety precaution, go ahead and spell it just like that. Hit enter. And then go in the LUTs folder, and we're going to create one more called Creative. And then once you've got that, you can click into that folder, and then we're going to navigate to wherever your LUTs are located, and you can copy and paste them in mass. I just have the one that we're going to be doing today. So let me slide this over, and we're just actually going to copy this, paste it into here, and you can see that we now have the LUT in this folder. Now, if you had Premiere open like I did here, save your project. You will need to reboot Premiere in order for that effect to change. You'll select the same project. And if we drop down the look section right here, you can see that we now have the DJI Mavic 3 D-Log to Rec 709 Vivid V1. Yours, of course, is going to vary whatever LUT you're trying to install. Now, the other option is, once again, if we minimize this, so actually we can actually close it out because you'll need to reboot it anyway. So we're going to close it out. We're actually going to copy this one more time. Silly phone. We're going to copy this one more time. And then the next thing that we're going to do is if you come up into the Explorer bar here and just do %app data % and hit enter, this is going to take you into basically your user account's app data folder where we're going to install it for just your user. Again, once you're in there, you're going to should be under the roaming section. Go into the Adobe folder, come on down to the common folder. In here, you've got the same thing. If you don't see the LUTs folder, go ahead and create it. And same concept, if you don't see the creative folder, create that as well and paste it in here. And that'll make it to where you can only access that LUT via your user account. So those are the two ways that you can install LUTs in Premiere Pro and After Effects realistically on a Windows machine. Now let's jump on over to the Mac and I'll show you how to do it there. Okay, so let's do this on the Mac operating system. It's a little bit more kind of simplified to a degree. I don't know on Mac if you can install them for all users or just the one. So we're just going to do it just for your current user, whatever one it is that you're logged into. Again, if you have Premiere open, you will need to close that in order for the changes to take effect. You can see under the creative section, I don't have that D-Log in here or that LUT installed at all. So let's go ahead and close out Premiere. And I've got it right here on the desktop. You're going to navigate to wherever yours are. I'm going to copy this. That way we're ready to paste it in that folder. So copy. And what we're going to do is you're going to go up to the go to your applications folder, however you want to approach it. And then we're going to click into the Adobe Premiere Pro. As far as I know with Mac as well, you still have to do this individually. There's no common folder like there is on Windows. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I would love to know if there is. So we're going to go into the Adobe Premiere folder. And we're just going to right-click on the actual application itself and left-click on the Show Package Contents. So if we do that, it's going to give us this Contents folder. Let me make this window a little bit larger here. Going to go into Contents, You're going to find another folder that's called Lumetri right there. Go into that one, and you're going to go into your LUT folder. That's thing about Mac is it's really nice is most of these folders should already be created. Again, if they're not, go ahead and create those. Go into the LUTs, go into your creative folder, and you're just going to paste whatever LUTs you want to install right in here. So we're going to right click, paste the item. It does require a password or your fingerprint, whatever you have set up. Now that those are installed, let's go ahead and open up Premiere Pro and verify that this LUT has been installed. Perfect. Let's go ahead and open up the same project, even though a lot of these file contents aren't going to be like linked. And we can just click on this clip here, go up into the creative section of the Lumetri color there. And if we drop this down, you can then see the DJI Mavic 3 D-Log 2 Rec 709 Vivid V1 preset or LUT is already in there, and yours should be in there as well. And that's essentially how to do it on a Mac operating system. So there you go. That is all there is to it. I don't know why it's taken me this long to get it figured out, but hopefully this helps one of you guys out there. If it did, if you guys liked the video, you guys know what to do. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for this one. But if you're having some issues, reach out down in the comments below. I'll answer those as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Thanks for what you guys do. Stay creative, and we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.